us from Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cavaliers' offense will get the football first. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Yeah, Palmer, I don't feel bad for this quarterback, but I kind of feel bad for this quarterback because he's going to get some monsters today. And he's had his own struggles, but these guys, man, they all can get after the quarterback. They can get tackles for losses, get you in passing situations, and when they do, they hit you, and hit you a lot, and disrupt the timing. So he's got a tremendous challenge on his hands.
He's got a challenge. This offensive coordinator has a challenge, too, because he's got to find a way to make life easy for him, and that's easier said than done against this D-line unit. They have so much speed off the edge.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
Forced him to get rid of it on third down. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Trying to make one miss. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Longhorns offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Arch Manning. He was sacked 4 times and threw a couple of interceptions last time out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Here's Arch to throw. Look out! Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something.
Makes a catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
I know it was incomplete. I'm okay with that. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
They'll run it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. And the Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Beebe. Nice move. Create some space. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Beebe. All over him immediately.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Defense in press coverage. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Back's got it on the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. The run inside. It's Edwards. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. To throw, Manning. Got it in the middle, it's Lockett.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that time into wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Out wide left, it's Lockett. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Has it! Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Right at the line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
And, man, that's so frustrating for this defense to get him in 3rd down and short. And look, the 1st down's almost a touchdown, right? So this is a tough situation. This defense is going to have to bring in big bodies and really sell out somehow, try to get some penetration, try to make a big play on 1st and goal that can maybe back them up.
Trying to pound it in. Right back to the well, and it didn't work again. It's 3rd and goal. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Number 93, set to kick this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Tells the run, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
No chance to run, but still a good game. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Here comes the heat. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it. He's loose. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Texas! He got a step and just dusted the field. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the feet.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Running inside. It's Danzy. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it in. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Throwing right. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Straight ahead, it's Beebe. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Scanning the field, it's Hamilton. Oh, pressure's coming. He sacked this defense all over him. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Here comes the Texas offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Time to take a shot. He's got it inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Texas. Quick strike through the air for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Play action on first down. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. Second and long working here. To the air, it's Hamilton. Rush is on. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead gives up the big safety.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Long way to go on second down. Arch is going to throw for it. They're all over him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Manning from the gun on third down. Rush right in his face. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Longhorns will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Under pressure. And down he goes.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Looking for a man. It's Hamilton. Look out. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Hits inside, it's Edwards. Just burrowed right into the middle, and this clock keeps running here late in the second quarter.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Sees some running room. He's past the marker. He's stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He'll pull it down and run across the 45. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And the Cavaliers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I caught up with the Longhorns head coach at the half. They are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Arch Madness. Taken in on the right side by Coleman. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Longhorns want to move quickly.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
On the option, he'll toss it. He's got enough. There he goes. The 20. He's at touchdown Longhorns. Great job by the back on the option. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it on the counter. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt. There he goes. Open it up. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the Longhorn sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. They go play action with Manning. Buying time to his right. Right side, it's Wingo. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Longhorns trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Edwards. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal coming up. Left side, it's Wingo. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Back to pass, it's Hamilton. Here comes the Heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Second down, going to throw it. Finds a man in the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. And the Cavaliers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Wants to throw on 1st. Working that left side now. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Plows through the defense.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down? 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. He's looking downfield to throw. On the move. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quick give. It's Henderson. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Longhorns in the hurry up.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Out wide right, it's Henderson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Oh, they faked it. Snapped it to the up man. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the Week 9 scoreboard for the top 12 in college football. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Pulls it. He'll toss it. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. Turning it on. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Catch in the middle. It's Wingo. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Got him downfield. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Manning. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th. Touchdown, Texas! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. And right down the middle. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's not going to... And the ball is loose on the return. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, here on the Cavaliers sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Fires on the move, working the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to Dick, and the ball is out. Who's going to get it? The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Right side, it's Dixon. And he's still running after the move. Hits the accelerator to the right. To the house. Touchdown, Virginia.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Manning on play action. Trying to burn this defensive back. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Needed a little more oomph to get it there.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations. With this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
He uncorks one deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, it has not been an efficient day throwing the football tonight for this quarterback. And so at this point, trailing this late in the game, you just need somebody to step up. That time, he was covered, but you're just trusting your guy's going to have to climb the ladder and make a play. Great job on the defensive side, swatting it down.
They boot it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. On the delay, it's Henderson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Quickly complete. Good, strong tackle. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Great place to start for this offense. Drops back on 1st down. Flips it out to the back. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Davis. Nothing but green grass down the middle. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Deep in the end zone, it's Wingo. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. At the 30. 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. It's complete. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out.